No run. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Matt Shaw. That clips the zone. In the air to left center. Grisham on the move. Puts it away for the out. Here's the center fielder, Luis Matos. And that's in for a strike. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. And the count 1-2. The Chihuahuas down by a pair here in the back end of the third inning. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. And here at the plate, the right fielder, number 24, struck out swinging the first time. Grounder to the left side.
That's foul.
And foul ball. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Chopped out in front of the plate and handles this chance. Gathers and throws to first. Out with room to spare. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the short stop at the plate, number 80. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now it's going to be Evan White. Singled and drove in a run the first time through. Sliced hard, but foul. 1 out and the base is empty. That one ripped, but foul. And now 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a K. Here's the left fielder, Corey Holland. Reached on an infield single the first time. Got it started a little too early there, strike 1. These hitters are coming with an aggressive approach at the plate, swinging the bat early in the count. That can spark some offense, or it can put you in a lot of bad counts. There with plenty of time, inning over. 3 up. Bottom of the fourth, now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. And it's a strike. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And here's the 0-2. Swing and a base hit. He's been absolutely dominant in this one with only 2 hits surrendered to this point and no runs. With every hitter, it seems like he's got a plan and he's keeping them off balance. This hit shouldn't be too great a setback to overcome. That one in there across the letter. Got the batter swinging. It's a strikeout. Way out front for strike 3. Now the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. That one hit to right. Meadows settles under it. Hauls that one in. Now a long throw to first. Here's the second baseman, Anthony Rendon. That one's in there, 0-1. Here's the fly to center. Grisham sizes this one. Drops into the glove. 1 runner left. We're in the top half of the 5th. And here's the catcher, number 95. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground, Shaw fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Batting order turns over, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, number 84. In the air to left center, Benintendi on the move to the alley, brings it in. Base is empty with 2 out. Trent Grisham, the next to hit. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down and nobody aboard. We're in the top of the 5th inning. And he goes down on strikes. And it's 3 up and 3 down. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. The batter now, the catcher. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the corner. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. Strike 3 as the breaking ball clips the outside edge. The first baseman digs in now. Just missed. This to third, and it's through for a hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. So digging in, Matt Shaw. Just misses the inner half. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And he fires in a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. And now the 1-2. And a curve misses outside. Nice take. Lifted in the air, right field. Meadows moving under it. Makes the grab for the second out. Next up, Luis Matos. That one out to right. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Round third. Across is the runner from first. And it's a 1-run game. Pulls into third safely with a triple. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the 3rd time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. 1-0, and the pitch. Lifted down the left side. Base hit into the outfield. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Benintendi, former Gold Glover, 29 years old. And he's knocked in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. You're back here at the ballpark. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ramon Urias. On a line for a base hit. And a runner on now. Go-ahead run on base. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. Center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. No question, he came up ready to hit. And he wasn't swinging for the downs there, but that was some really solid contact. That's a swing young hitters should try to emulate. Now a chance to take. That one is absolutely pummeled. Could be extra bases. 1 run comes in. Headed for the plate. In there safely. It's 4-2. What a fantastic example of rising to the challenge in a big spot. Sometimes shortening up on your swing can pay off. It certainly did for him right there. Not an approach we see that much nowadays. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change. Number 34 gets handed the rock out of the pen, looking to keep this close. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. The shortstop now at the plate. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. Oh, 1 now. Cranked out to right center. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And makes it up to third with 1 away. Evan White getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. A swing and a miss. Chases way out of the zone. I think he was going to swing no matter what because that was nowhere close. Looked like he'd have swung if it sailed out of the stadium. That one pushed foul. That's to third. And it gets by. In to score the runner from third. It's 5-2. Now the left fielder, Corey Holland.
The left fielder, Corey Holland.
He swings and fouls one off. Already 3 runs have scored this inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. A laser into the outfield. And they're at 2 down. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Can't get there, and it deflects away. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something he could hit. That one might as well have been placed on a tee. Right down the middle. A hitter's dream. Pitcher's nightmare. Now, the shortstop. And that one fouled off. Pops this one up. And that'll do it. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. And now the DH, Eugenio Suarez. That catches the zone for a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Swing and a high fly to left. Holland should have this one. Pulls it down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-1. This one in the air to right. Meadows drifting towards this one. Hauls it in, 2 away. At the plate, Anthony Rendon. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. They're attacking him with good velocity inside, and that makes it hard for him to get comfy at the plate. And the count 1-2. Two outs and nobody aboard. Gets him swinging. 3 up, 3 down here, and the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back. the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 66 has to collect quick outs and keep the team within striking distance. Foul ball there. Oh, and 1, here's the pitch. Line drive, and it's caught. Might need a little more backspin if you're going to get a hit on that swing. Needed a bit more air under it to get to a safe distance. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. That one fouled off. And swing and miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jeff Hartley up and loosening in the pen. Walker also getting ready. Line, and that's a base knock. So 1 on now with 1 away. Man on at first. Next up, the designated hitter, Yoan Moncada. 1 for 3. A frozen rope. Might be extra bases. Brown second on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. Austin Meadows, the next to hit. Chance to do some more damage here after driving in a pair the last time. On the ground, right side. Base hit, run in to score. Here comes the throw. The tag, out. And the next batter, the shortstop, number 80. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Just a hair behind on that fastball. He's got to get the swing going earlier. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one right back to the mound. There with plenty of time. Inning over. It's 1. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher, number 76. Skies it out towards left center. Grisham on the way over. And there's 1 away. And here's the first baseman. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The Isotopes up by 4. You're in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Check swing, that's a ball. Here's the 1-2 offering. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Once again on 2-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Pulls it down, 2 gone now. Base is empty with 2 out. And now, Matt Shaw. And that drops in for a strike. That one finds the zone. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. 0-2, and the delivery. Back in a miss, that's a strikeout. It's a 1. All set for the start of this inning, and now the first baseman, Evan White. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Fly ball to right. Fair ball. So a man on. Here's the left fielder, Corey Holland. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing, soft line drop. And that's a fair ball. Runners at the corners now. Nobody out. Back-to-back base hits. Reacted late to that inside pitch. It got pretty deep in the zone, but he was able to time it up just enough to punch it the other way. Next to hit, the third baseman. Line drive. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Now batting.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jeff Hartley. With such a large margin, the job here is to eat innings and keep this game within reach. Gotta give your offense a chance to come back. Hit hard for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay, throw home. It's offline, and the run scores. And it's now a 6-run lead. Trent Grisham digs in now. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs come in on the play. And it's now 10-2. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. Got a first pitch fastball he could handle. He really ripped it. So up next, Ramon Urias. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The other way. And it stays fair. Coming around third. And that rolls into the corner. Run comes in from second. And it's 11-2. So a runner aboard. Next is the designated hitter, Yoan Moncada. Now a high fly ball to left center. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Now it's the right fielder, Austin Meadows. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. Strike one.
0-1.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third to add on, and it's now 12-2. And that's a one-out single.
Now batting.
On the mound now, Kyle Muller. He has not given up a lot of homers this year. Opposing lineups can't rely on the long ball to score runs against him. And here is the left fielder. He swings and fouls one off. Puts this one in the air down the line. That drops in no man's land, a foul ball. That one had some excellent zip as it came home. Knocks a line drive single into right center. The runner hits second and heads for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Now batting.
One out and runners on the corners. And here's the first baseman, Evan White. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 13-2. Nice job to drive in the run. Pitcher brought the challenge pitch, a heater right down the pipe. He was definitely geared up for it. One out and 2 on. Corey Holland. This one in the air to right. Makes the play. Runner tags at second. Now a wide throw to third. And here's the catcher. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's out. On to the bottom of the eighth. Digging in, Luis Matos. Fly ball out to left field. Hauls it in. There's one away. The right fielder getting ready to hit. Good eye on that pitch. The Chihuahuas with plenty of ground to make up here in the bottom half of the eighth. Swing, and this one towards left center field. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. Out number 2. Now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. This one is in there. That's strike 1. The lefty closing in on pitch number 100. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing.
Now pitching for...
Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. 0-2, rocks and fires. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. And a ground ball to first. White takes it to first. Play made. That ends the inning. This one all set to start the 9th inning in this one. Now it's the second baseman, number 84. Lays out but can't squeeze it. Decides to hold on to it. And now on at first. That's back-to-back singles for these guys. Pretty good fastball location down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it, hit it hard. Very tough spot to get. Oh, look at this. Flips it from the ground. That's one. That is a terrific double play. Base is empty with 2 out. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Swing and a liner into right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 9th. And now, Eugenio Suarez.
Nope.
Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Late swing, fouled it off. And the 1-1. Late on that fastball. Looks like somebody forgot to switch the RPM on the batter. Up and in.
2.
What a take with 2 strikes. Swings and misses, goes down on strikes. And 1 out now. He's 2 outs away. Now the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. That one misses inside. That's smart pitching against a hitter who uses the whole field. If he can't extend his arms, it's hard for him to hit the other way. And fires in a heater at 95. Swing, high fly down the right field line. And that drops foul. The Chihuahuas, with plenty of ground to make up, we're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And it's fouled. The at-bat keeps going. Swings and misses, struck him out. So
now pitching for...
turned on, but foul wide of third. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down and nobody aboard here in the last half of the 9th. right through there for the strikeout.